Everybody's got a song called Rock Star, running up the pop charts, hugging. My mama getting all these new
Here in the north, the Yowler horn is about to sound and send two teams to battle here at U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Michael Dixon with the honor of getting us started. And off we go from Minneapolis. Return starts from the goal line. He dodged the tackle. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Well, here come the Vikings, taking the field for their first drive of the game. And they're brought out by the 10th pick of the 2024 draft, a national champion at Michigan, J.J. McCarthy.
All J.J. has ever done in his career, no matter where he's been, is win. And there is something to that. I know at times it's hard to measure how much of it was him, how much of it the people around him. Most importantly, just ask his teammates over the years. They love playing with him. That is a characteristic that's important. I don't think talked about enough, Kate. Do the guys in the huddle want to play for you? Do they believe in you? Everywhere J.J. has been, he's lit up that huddle, and success has followed.
First down.
First and 10 from the 32.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Running it again with Dobbins. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Again, they'll run with Dobbins. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. Third down, line to gain 9 yards out.
Gain on the play. Brings up third down and 9.
Third and long for him here. He puts some air under it deep down the left. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Pitch dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a fourth down.
Ariza in punt formation.
Takes it in at the 21. Shoves him off. And a nice return out of him. They had it a little further up, past their own 30. So out come the Seahawks for their first offensive possession. They're led by one of the fastest quarterbacks in the game from Alabama. Here's Jalen Milroe.
Last week is one of those weird spots as a quarterback, Kate. Right? You celebrate it when every win is so hard in this league, but as a QB, you also know when you throw more interceptions or touchdowns, you're very fortunate to come on the winning side of any game at this level.
Brings up second and 3.
This is Walker on second. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. That play good for 17 on a first down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? That's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Here's Milroe. First and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, the courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
And he'll be met near the line to limit the game to a yard. Down by the former Seattle first-rounder Jordan Brooks. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
And it's third down.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line.
And the Seahawks.
That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
First
But
and
when your
10
opponent fails to act, Brock, you want to capitalize, right? And they are moving like a team ready to provide us with our first point to this game.
Yeah, pretty lackluster start there, Kate, from their opponents. You got a golden opportunity to immediately take control as they convert to stay on the field.
He's going to get inside the defense's 30 here. Looks to be a gain of about 6 on the play. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. We'll go play action here. It's Milroe. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Elijah Arroyo, the target on that throw. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Let's go.
Milroe from the gun. Short pass brought in. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this fourth down.
Gain of 3.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. And he's touched as they pick up that first down on 4.
Run that sneak there because you know you can rely. Trust with a capital T on the big fellas to do just enough, to get just enough push in the middle so that QB can fall forward, and as we just saw, it's really hard to stop.
And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks have a great first drive and get the game's first points. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? What sets up play action? It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Return starts from the goal line. They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line. The Vikings and their QB J.J. McCarthy returning to the field on offense. And it's not just a blip for him this year. He's been one of their go-to scorers on the ground as we get through the heart of this season, leading all quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. There's McCarthy on 1st and 10. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Incomplete. It's second down and 10.
Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete.
McCarthy's pass.
And I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. That one's, they get to him, and he loses the football. It's out. And the Seahawks pick it up. So they give him a bunch of yards back as the return goes the wrong way, but the important part is they do take possession.
A normal old stop at 3rd down just wasn't good enough for this crew. Nope, they had to rip the ball away from him literally in an impressive and dominant play that sets their offense up for success.
Incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Quarterback with his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it in the double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
He's got a gain of 6 there. Play brought to an end by Jonathan Grenard. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
And it's 3rd down.
One's out and cut on the right side. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
That's good.
That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs. Instead, they pick up the first.
30-yard line.
Walker now from the gun. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. We've reached the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They have it second down, well inside of field goal range. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled for a short gain.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal. From the red zone on 1st. Throw is caught. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a 13-0 lead. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Group B to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14.
14. Vikings, nothing. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Return starts from the goal line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. The Vikings offense back to the field now. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Motion man is the tight end. He's going left. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete. Another punt coming up, Matt Araiza to do the honors once again. Seahawks with Torrey Horton back deep to return this. That'll be the first and more. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The Seahawks start headed out, and we'll see Kenneth Walker. And that touchdown catch earlier, it's another for him this season, as you can see, among the NFL's leaders in that category so far this year. He's keeping it, and this one doesn't go far. Stopped on the play by the rookie from Tennessee. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll give up the gut to Walker. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. 4th down punt from the Seahawks, and that means we're going to see Michael Dixon head on to send it skyward. That's taken at the 15. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Minnesota offense ready to set up shop again. And coming off 3 and out, Brock, they really need to build some momentum from the ground as they try to get on that scoreboard here. McCarthy fires out wide, complete. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. A pickup of 17. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
McCarthy throwing here. Completed over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd
Motion the tight end over.
At the Seahawks.
So 2nd and 6 awaits on the other side. We've reached our 2-minute warning. Sit tight. More coming your way from U.S. Bank Stadium after this. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Let's go. Cougar Knights, go.
On the shotgun, McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
7-yard loss. Brings up 3rd down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
And he sets them back to begin this drive. That kick goes out, and I call it about the 12-yard line.
Their own 12-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
From the gun, Milrow. To the left, he's got Arroyo. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Get the tempo with some hurry-up offense.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 19-yard
And
line.
out to Walker from the gun. Pushing it up past the 30. Has a hole left, room to run. Hits the 20. There it is, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown.
Kate, right there's the danger of dime coverage. Bunch of little guys on the field that love to cover. They may not tackle so well and opens up a run lane. He took huge advantage of it.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks stretch their lead to 21.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out.
16-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. The Vikings with a football here late in the half. And we're down inside a minute to play here in the second quarter, but that is enough time to get a drive together. They try to set the screen. Dobbins. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
At the 24-yard line.
19. Set up.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. He can run it. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. Minnesota spends its 2nd timeout here. All set to go now from the 35.
The Vikings first down.
1st and 10, here's McCarthy. Short throws drops. This one's incomplete.
Intended for Justin Jefferson.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Let's go.
Throw here, 3rd down. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to wind up out of bounds on 3rd down, so they're going to be forced to punt this away now. Matt Araiza on to punt. And they could really use a good one here. Gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. The Seahawks start headed out, and we'll see Kenneth Walker. And I'd say the ROI on his early touches have made him a pretty good investment for first half work. He's gotten off to a great start here. We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. He's got the hook up to Arroyo. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
That's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on throw, that's a go-to route to target.
This time they'll keep it on the ground. And he's hit just before he can pick up that first. So 3rd and short coming up from the 33. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. And I guess we'll follow up with the rest of the NFL after this one ends. We're moving right along to the start of the second half. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Has this at the 6. Showing a little burst so far. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. Now we'll see the medical team head out. The Seahawks have an injured player. He's in some obvious pain there. First and 10 from the 32. Pistol now for Milrow. Smith and Jigba there to grab it. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Let's go. Go.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up third down. You never want to overlook those Mike backers when you're throwing short props. So often it's those guys and not the corners or the safeties that are going to be the ones in there breaking those up.
Yeah, and so often these linebackers of today, these middle linebackers, are just oversized safeties. They can really run and play the ball as he just did.
This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Ready.
Off the play fake, Milrow. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Still sticking with the passing game. Here's a screen out for Walker. And he's out of bounds, just short of the 30.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Flushed out of the pocket. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Groupie sends it through. And special teams convert to get them a little something out of that possession.
And the lead at the break, and the important thing is really to come out hot in the second half and add to it. Sure, you love touchdowns, but you'll take those 3 points as well.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Returnable from the 2. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Now the Minnesota offense trotting out. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. McCarthy to throw it. That's caught. This is Addison. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. We'll keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
And the Vikings first down.
Here's McCarthy to throw. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Morgan Addison, the intended target. And it's going to be 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Set up the screen. It's Addison. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
And the Vikings first down.
So we read here, this is Dobbins. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Throwing now into the shotgun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
For Jalen Naylor.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down.
3rd and long for him here. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. So the Vikings will try a field goal on 4th down. Will Reichert headed out. This a 52-yard attempt from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there. And he did. And here in our 3rd quarter, finally able to get their first points in this game. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
The
Seahawks start headed out, and we'll see Kenneth Walker. And they haven't been shy about looking his way in the passing game, have they? You can see that so far this season, he's currently leading all running backs in receiving yards. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Gain of 15 there. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Oh, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Will Rowe from the gun. Short pass brought in. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here's Milroe, 1st and 10. And in the hands of his running back, Walker. And he'll get this forward to about the 28. Tackle made by Jeff Okudah.
I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
So nothing but a pair of field goals added to the board as we arrive at the end of our third quarter. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Groupie sends it through. And the advantage now sits at 24.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Fields this one at the 3. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line. The Vikings taking the field on offense. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. Jump off, caught by his back. Gets up the edge to the 35. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. New set of downs from 37.
And the Vikings first down.
1st and 10. It's McCarthy. This is Ingram looking left side. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Brought in by his back, Dobbins. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
And the Vikings first down.
Running back sent in motion.
At the 47-yard line.
Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
He shovels this one forward, and he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. To the line, here's 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Throwing again now, McCarthy. Can't connect over the middle, it's incomplete.
You know, these 3rd and short situations, you rep them all the time. Snap after snap, rep after rep. You're expecting man-to-man coverage in that down and distance, and you're expecting to execute. That time on 3rd and short, they can't get the job done.
He's going for it himself. And McCarthy slides to the ground here, but not before picking up the first. We've set it downs from 37.
That's another Vikings first down.
Give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9, all the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane,
and he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out. Third down here, need 8 on the play.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
To the air on 3rd and long. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Results in a 4th down.
Here he goes, got to have this on 4th down. Sends this to the end zone. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
It's a turnover.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he's going to be stopped after about a 3-yard pickup on 1st down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. We'll leave some shuffling around here in the playbook. Aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the gun, Milrow. Hits his running back. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Here we go.
An 8-yard pickup.
Now an inside give to Walker. And he'll get this through the midfield stripe, but starts pushing into Vikings territory. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
2nd and a yard.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Seahawks approaching win number 7 on the year. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Let's go. Hot 7. Go.
Throwing here, Milrow. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Incomplete.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
That's good.
1st and 10 on the 43.
1st down. 1st and 10.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Completed to his running back. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Seahawks, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Blown back, it's the handoff. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple yards there.
Okay, a 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
At the 23-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
A loss of a yard on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They give it to him again. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
So the Seahawks take this one on the road. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was